Welcome to Integrity Inspire, your daily dose of inspiration and motivation, featuring the bright and talented members of the Integrity Marketing Group family. Now, here's your host, Integrity co-founder and CEO, Brian W. Adams.
Hello, Integrity family. I'm so excited to be joined by one of my longest time friends in the insurance industry. We've started working together almost 20 years ago, and I'm so excited that Sam Hoyek, who's the CEO of Senior Security Insurance Partners, or SSIP, is now joining us as an Integrity partner. I've known Sam for decades now, and you're one of my oldest friends, as I like to say, in the industry. But man, welcome to the Integrity family. Oh my gosh,
Thank you, Brian.
Like, we go way back. We were sharing some stories, reminiscing about the good old days. I mean, you knew me when I was working out of my house.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I created Legacy Safeguard, you were one of the first guys I came out.
First office to visit. Yes, you and Stephen.
Me and Stephen Prince. It was, you were, I think, our first office come out to and talk to about that.
I think Stephen just got his driver license.
He hasn't aged. He's like a vampire. He hasn't like aged. I don't know. You and I, you still look great. Get a little whiter in the hair, a little more distinguished. I've lost most of mine, but Stephen hasn't aged that much.
And he's loyal.
And he's loyal. He's just such a talented guy, man. And speaking of talented guys, it is an honor to be here with you. Whenever whenever we started a lot of the things we're doing in Integrity, you were one of the first guys we were working with, even back to the Premier days.
Yes.
Tom and Mike and I have had so many great memories with you. In fact, I was just talking to Tom Sheath just a minute ago, and he was like, man, I wish I was there with you guys for this, and wanted me to tell you hi, because it's such an incredible journey that we've all been on together. I feel like we've grown up together.
Yeah, it was a beautiful journey when I took it from Omaha to Norfolk to meet
Tom and Mike. Yeah,
they're authentic. I made my decision. I felt good when I was looking for a home.
Yeah.
So I find them.
Listen, for people who don't know Tom and Mike that well, authentic is the best word. They're
authentic.
They're just humble, down to earth, have integrity everywhere, and just amazing guys. Now, you started in the insurance business, and you've had an interesting background. I want to get to that, but first, I love some of the stories we were just talking about. I mean, I remember a lot. You've taught me so much over my career, but I remember some of the early stories about how you came to America.
Yes.
And I believe, first of all, America is the greatest country on earth. I believe that the American dream is alive and well. And you're such an embodiment of that. The success you've had, all the things that you've accomplished. Now, you grew up in Lebanon, and then you came to America later in life. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I grew up in Lebanon, a small town, and went to school. You remember this time when we were in Jamaica, we painting the school?
Yeah.
It was a nice
we did a service project on a trip, which was amazing.
I just want to remember my school was worse than that.
Wow.
So the country went to a turmoil, financial, war. So I was very lucky to go to England. I attended EFA International School, and my dream always to come to the United States.
Even when you were a little kid?
Even when a little kid.
Why do you think that was?
Some of the movie you see, some of the talk, some of the persona of United States make you feel that you need to belong here. I don't belong in the old world. I need to be. And it was very hard for me. So I was lucky, very blessed to go to England. So I attended school and I worked hard, all kind of work, physical work. Physical work was very hard. I was not afraid of physical work, but I was always focusing on coming to the United States. So I applied to so many universities. I get acceptance by 10, 20 of them. So I tried to get my visa. So I took the train from Sussex to London. First time, no. Second time, you need this paper. No. It went for like 2-3 months. No. The 8th time, I say, listen, do you want to see me again? I want to keep coming. So after the 9th time, I got my visa to Walsh University, Walsh College in Canton, Ohio.
Really?
Yeah, it was a Christian college. They give me some type of scholarship. So I came. It's been 45 years now. since I came to
Wow.
United States. It was a struggle. So finished college. I was a pre-med student. Then I changed, and things start working out for me.
Yeah.
I was not afraid of hard work. I had good mentors, good people who look after me, you know, and I was grateful. Did not complain. I always say things gonna happen. Can you do better today? Can you do better today? What's next? What's next? What's next? And I have faith.
Yeah.
And something happened to me before I came to United States in August 1979. I was taking the train from Washington to England, and I missed my train. And this is what my life changed. And the train I missed get derailed.
Really?
I get the papers for you. 450 people get injured.
Oh my gosh.
70 pass. So I have to delay my coming to United States. So it was a leap of faith, you know.
Wow.
So in December I came to Walsh, and I was afraid. I have no, but they met me, and they welcomed me, and I start my college career in the United States, which was very, you know, it was very rewarding. Study hard, and they give me all kind of job, from cutting grass to shoveling snow to you name it. During summer, painted houses, you know, did whatever it take until I finish.
Yeah.
Until I finish, and I was very, I always look forward to go to work.
Yeah.
I always look forward to save some money because I'm in better place
Yeah.
than before. My journey took me from old country to a new opportunity. And then I met a friend, and he said, you know what you're doing? You know, you have all this degree, you know, you need to come with me one day. I said, go see this office. This was in Columbus, Ohio. This one I applied to the insurance business. So the guy did not hire me. So he sent me to somebody else. And this person named BJ, he was from Patrick Bet David,
Yeah.
father's country.
Oh yeah.
You know, so he mentored
From
me.
Iran.
He mentored me. He showed me the way.
Really?
He showed me the way, the right way, which is, it's a different philosophy, helping people, making people better life. And he sent me with another guy. The guy opened his book. It's fascinating. When he opened his book, he have a lot of money. He said, what do you do? I say, I sell money. He was selling life insurance. He said, you give me this much, I give you this much. He said, hey, those are some leads. Let me show you how to do it. So I get great mentorship, great people who care about me.
Yeah.
And he helped me accomplish what I want. During this meantime, I want to have something belong to me as SSIP. And always look at the shield as a symbol of strength, courage, and protection. And what we do in our business is protect seniors
Yeah.
from devastated, from stuff that's going to happen to them. The shield is a symbol of protection. So I wrote down, design the shield, send it to the patent office. You know, I say I want to do
Yeah.
things right, and we get it patent. Also, we design our training.
It's amazing.
So I did it. You know, I did it right. But my philosophy is completely, you know, different. So when I left home, my grandfather looked at me. He said, you know, I was complaining. He said, you figure it out. Then you have to deal with it. Then you need to get over it. So my motto in life, every morning, I have to get up. I have to figure it out.
Yeah.
I have to deal with it, and I need to get over it. Because you cannot be driving your car looking in the back mirror.
Yeah. Look.
And this, you know.
Yeah. I mean, and that's you've always been about like simplifying things. One of the things I love about you, about the shield, you've simplified that to explain the process of getting and securing life insurance for seniors and taking care of them holistically. The other thing you talk about, driving your car looking in the rearview mirror, like I've never known you to complain. You've always had the glasses always half full mentality. And when you came here, like it was really hard. I mean, I know in your office you have a picture of a car.
Yes.
You lived in your car.
It's a Plymouth Duster. I painted a house, and lady, her husband paid, and I ended up working maybe for 2 months for that car. Ended up living in it for maybe over 4 months. It was my home, everything I own.
Everything you lived, literally, you were homeless, but you lived in your car. Yeah. You were working hard, doing multiple jobs. And then when you hear people complain,
I don't.
I
keep
love
the
you.
picture car in my office.
Yeah.
And it's saying it in the bottom. The world don't owe you nothing.
Yeah.
I remember one time it say in a picture, $4.25. That's all I have in my name.
Wow. What kept you going during that time? You're living in your car, sleeping in the back seat or front seat, or where were you sleeping?
Wherever you
you
could. In the back seat.
Yeah, you're sleeping in there. You've got $4 to your name. Like, what kept you going?
It's a hope. It's a vision.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to fail. I don't have nowhere to go. And having the right people, the right books to read, the right network around me, it's very important.
Yeah.
So I kept the faith. The faith was very important to me. And when I start my career, you know, things start changing.
So you knew. So you're. I'm just because those early moments. I remember starting out and just thinking like, oh my gosh, this is way harder than I ever thought. And I'm like, I know it's going to get better. And I think there's two combating things here. There's faith and fear, right? And either you go, look, I'm afraid and I quit, or and that leads to regret, right? I mean, anytime you give up because of fear, it leads to regret. Or you go, I have faith, I'm just going to keep on going. Doesn't mean you're not afraid, but you go, I've got faith, I'm going to keep on going. And that leads to like the biggest triumphs, right? And that's where I think you've always been so triumphant in some of that, and also telling people, I think as new people come into the business, and you recruit a lot of new guys and gals that come into the business, you simplify the process, and I want to talk more about that, but you simplify the process to help them understand what you're doing. But you also can go, look, I also was afraid. I also was where you were. I lived out in my car. If you got a problem, like the world doesn't owe you anything. I had $4.25 and I lived out in my car. What are you complaining about? Yes. And I love your complaint form. You actually gave me one here a minute ago. Sam has this complaint form that if you have any complaint, he hands it to you, and it says, please write your complaint in the box below and write legibly. And the box is like tiny on there, and the form is very small. So you're always like, listen, if you got a complaint, take it somewhere else.
They don't build a statue for complainers, you know. And
they don't build a statue for complainers.
They don't see markers in tombstones. They say, here he lays biggest complainer.
Biggest complainer award. You know, the Olympics, they didn't have a gold medal in complaining.
Complainers, you know, they're hurting inside. You know, you have to ask why they're complaining. And I was driven all this time by why I am here in the United States. Why do I have to work hard? Why do I have to have financial stability?
Yeah.
My why was so big. So every morning I get up and I ask myself, is that the best you can do?
Is that the best you can do?
7 magic words in English language. Is that the best?
I love how you simplify it.
Is that the best you can do? Every morning I get up and I say, is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do? And I hope I'm doing my best today, you know. And you know, when I talk to my agent, which I don't call them agent anymore, I call them guide. Guide are professional. If you go to Africa, if you go to a museum, guide is a symbol of professionalism. So I call my people guides because they guide in our clients. They guiding the seniors to a better place. And when they don't do good, I ask them for a question: is that the best you can do? And without hurting them, because they always think they can do much more better. 7 magic words in the English language, is that the best you can do? And I apply it in like when I buy a car, I ask the salesman, is that the best you can do? When I talk to my daughter, is that the best you can do? I don't say this to my wife, is that the best you can do? It don't work very well, you know, and I'm very,
try that at home.
And I'm very lucky, you know, we just celebrate our 11th anniversary, my wife and I. We have 2 wonderful children,
Amazing.
Elizabeth and Joseph. You know, I'm blessed. My wife is a physician.
Yeah.
And all the hard work for all those years, to have a physician not working, taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
You know, my family is important to me, my family and my faith. But going back to the situation, is that the best you can do? That's important to me. And another philosophy, I keep it simple. I get to see, you know, and one thing I ask my, have you made someone's life better today? That's it. Have you made someone's life better today?
I love that.
Every day I look at my agent, I look at myself in a mirror. Have I made someone's life better? Very simple. In a positive way. And our philosophy, our purpose with SSIP, you know, we make a positive difference on the life we touch.
Yeah.
You know, it's our purpose. So our guide, our agent, really believe in this philosophy. You get up in the morning, is that the best you can do? And you going out there to make somebody's life better.
Yeah.
Somebody's life better financially, emotionally, you know, whatever you can do to make somebody's life better.
Yeah. I think you can learn so much. We all can learn so much from that. Is asking yourself, like, is that the best I can do? And sometimes it's like, you know, man, I could have done more.
Exactly.
If you're honest with yourself.
Yeah, very simple questions.
Yeah. Or you go, man, that was the best I could do. So I'm proud of you,
You
right?
know,
and then have you made someone's life better today?
Yes.
Like, that is a powerful question, because
it's very simple.
Yeah.
There's 7 words here and 7. You know, I'm not good in English language, but I have the 7 and 7. 7 and 7. Both of them are 7 words. That's my drive. My life be driven by 7 words. That's it.
what do you tell yourself
Yeah.
whenever you look yourself in the mirror and you go, is that the best I can do? And you know it wasn't.
The answer always no.
Really?
Always no. Because if I say yes, I fail myself. There's always something better I can do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here because there is something better I can do.
Yeah.
I can do better. You know, in our organization, we're high touch, low tech.
Yeah.
I'm not a tech person.
Yeah.
And we need to do better.
Yeah.
And this is the reason, you know, we partner with Integrity, because I could see Tom and Mike, you know, the authentic people, you for 20 years. It's time to tap in. And as you say, you always say, rising tide, rise all ship.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that sinking ship.
Service is always, and now it makes even more sense.
Yeah.
Service has always been a cornerstone.
Absolutely.
Everything that you do comes back to the shield.
Shield.
It's all about how you do that. But it comes back, now I understand even more, that it comes back to these 7 words on both sides.
Yes.
Is that the best I can do? And have I made someone's life better today?
That's all our industry is driven by. Need to motivate the people by asking, is that the best you can do? And you know, honestly, everybody want to do better.
Yeah. So what happens if you're training an agent or a guide, as you call them, and they get defensive on that? How do you respond?
I want to ask why.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about the why. Why is they're defensive? What's hurting them inside? What they're not telling me? Why is they're here? What's their vision?
Yeah.
You know, everybody have a vision. Everybody wants something. But we live in a culture that a lot of laziness.
Yeah.
People want something for free.
Yeah.
You know, so if they don't fit the same philosophy, I don't waste my time.
Yeah.
You know, I am very blessed that maybe 50 to 60% of the people who work with SSIP are internal recruit.
Yeah.
And I don't have to go to the emotion to hire a lot of new people.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to the
Because they're referring their friends.
Because they find a home.
Yeah.
They find a home. They find somebody who care about them.
Yeah.
And we have this, we call the Wisdom Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we bring everybody in and everybody share. Maybe my philosophy is wrong, but we don't have managers. I have leaders. And McDonald's need managers. Burger King need managers. I bring them as leaders, and they help each other. And based on if you help somebody get what they want, you get what you want.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Zig Ziglar.
said
Oh,
it.
man.
Yeah, Zig Ziglar. And I love Zig Ziglar. I read a lot of his books. If you help a lot of people get what they want, you get what they want.
Yeah.
And many people, the teamwork. Remind me, as you know, I'm a beekeeper. I like bees.
So this is a great part of your story. You became a beekeeper, and you have bees now. Tell me about why that's important to you.
I always like how they work, how they work hard, and they maintain the family. They protect themselves. They go get the nectar. They make the honey. And in winter, they think summer. In summer, they think winter.
What does
they
that
work
mean?
hard. It means in summer, they think winter is coming.
Yeah.
They need to collect all the honey. They need
much
to
as
collect all the nectar so they can hide and eat. It's like saving for rainy days.
Yeah.
In summer, they get up in the morning and they go. They go for 3 miles.
3 miles.
3 miles, and they come back and they collect all the flowers and the waters, bees is fascinating creatures. It's amazing. In a beehive, you could have between 60 and 80,000 units working hard for common goal.
Wow.
And they don't fight. I don't see a bee complain, and they make honey, and honey lasts for a long time.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to send you called Integrity Honey.
I would love
Squeeze
that.
it,
Please. I would love that.
It's
organic. How many beehives do you
I
have?
have 13 of them.
You have 13 beehives.
But they're all
And each
stacks
one of them has
maybe 4 or 5 stacks, So I collect.
and each one of them has 80,000 bees.
80,000 bees.
How many times have you been stung?
A lot, I learned. And they sting you at night. They sting you during the days. They sting you, and it's okay, you learn.
Yeah.
If you don't cover your suit right, the bees will. They want to defend their honey.
They're defending their home.
They're
yeah.
defending their honey. And it's amazing. It's amazing what I learned about the bees. If you turn the hive to the sun, they get up early, and if you turn the hive, not to the sun, they get up late. So the bees they need where you position them. So they get up in the morning when the sun come up, and they go to work.
Wow.
And they bring the honey. It's amazing. It's fascinating how they work together.
Yeah.
How they come. They respect each other when they go to the hive. It's amazing colony. I wish a human worked like this.
Yeah, no kidding.
I wish a human like this.
America could learn a lot about
and they don't
in the
fight,
world.
and they don't have. They have one.
You don't see bees.
Queen.
You don't see bees stinging other bees usually.
No,
yeah,
you don't see bees
that's for
stinging
sure.
a bee.
What?
And-
So if you think about all that you've learned and all that you've accomplished, I mean, you've accomplished so much. You came here literally with very little. Lived in your car. You had $4 in your pocket. Today, you're one of the most successful guys I've ever met.
I don't know.
But you said something really important. You talked about your why. Your why was always driving you. And I love the book by Simon Sinek, Start With Why.
That was why.
So what's your why today?
Yeah. My why is to get better.
To get better.
To get better. To get better. Get advanced. Move forward.
Yeah.
Sitting still is not my cup of tea. I'm going to move forward. What's next? What is next?
Is that the best you can do? It comes back to your 7 words. Is that the best you can do? No. And have you made somebody's life better today?
Yeah, and this word from my grandfather, figure it out. I'm here trying to figure it out.
Hold on. It says, figure it out, deal with it, get over it. What does that mean?
Today I'm figuring out how to get better.
Yeah.
And I want to know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's very important.
And if you're upset, get over it?
Get over it. You need to get over it.
Yeah.
You cannot hold stuff, grudges in a bag, Every morning you have to get up, you have to figure it out. If not, you figure it out. As a CEO, you have to figure it out. You have to go, what's your strategy for the day?
Yeah.
What's your strategy for all my guide, administration, financial, you get to figure it out, and you get to figure it out right. Are you going to figure it out all the time right? No. But we have to learn from it. We have to deal with it. And sometimes I figure it out wrong.
Yeah.
I accept it. People who don't make mistakes, they never accomplish anything. I make a lot of mistakes, and I admit my mistakes. I figure, but I get over it very quick. And some of
I love that.
our Asians, they don't know how to get over it.
Yeah.
You know,
A lot of people get stuck in that.
they get stuck in it, and getting over it it's art. It's art. People gonna kick you. Life gonna drag you down sometime, and you're gonna get the punch. You know, you're gonna fall in your face. So you have to get up and get over it.
Yeah.
Because waste of time. Because what happened in the past, I cannot turn the clock back. So getting over it is very important. I don't waste time. You know, of course, in all our life, people hurt us. We all have, financial, emotional. Lived in a country with, financial devastation, emotional devastation. You go through the motion. You have to figure out how to get over it.
Yeah.
And many people fail because they don't have the art of getting over it. They carry garbage bag full of junk in the back.
Yeah.
And this is what's slowing down. This is why one of the meetings...
Can't run fast when you got a bunch of junk on you.
One of the meetings, I give all my Asian garbage bag. And they open it and they said, let me explain to you very clearly. My ears are not garbage bag for all your trash. And it was Christmas present for all the Asians. He said, my ears are not garbage bag for the trash. I don't, most of my people are positive.
Yeah.
They bring positivity. And when you're around positive environment, it really helps you succeed. It really helps you strive. It really helps you be a better person. So figuring it out, I tried to figure out when I went to premiere first time. I had to figure out my why. I want to deal with authentic people. So when I met Tom and Mike, Shad, Brent,
Paul,
I love Paul. Brandy and Jenny Larson and all the team at premiere. They helped my agent, Then I met you, and was figured out. It was different, when you came to our office, you and Steve, and did this training. You train from the heart.
Yeah.
You talk about the blue book, the book,
Blue Ocean,
Blue Ocean, Red Ocean, and all the training. And Steve have his first experience.
You remember all my stuff. I'm impressed.
I remember my stuff. I remember everything. And Steve was doing all those computer stuff. All those PowerPoint presentations at 20-some years ago.
Golly.
And he just got his driver license, I think.
I know that's what we said. And then now, where we all came from, because you've been along this journey with us this whole time, and now we're coming together as partners. Yeah. What are you most excited about joining Integrity today?
One hand cannot clap. I think two hands together.
One hand cannot clap.
You need two hands. And together we can do better. I always believe a team. One bee cannot bring all the honey. One bee cannot bring all the honey.
Yeah.
And it needs a team. I'm very fortunate, very blessed to have a team around me. I have a home team, wife and a family, which I adore. And I have another family at my work, which I consider them family.
Sure.
They support me. I can leave the office for a month. I have a wonderful administrator, Stacy. She's been with me. I know her for 24 years, 25 years. Loyal.
Yeah.
She writes more than I do.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of people in my office, been with me for a long time. Loyal, dedicated. We protect each other.
Yeah.
We're like the beehives that we better ourselves.
And now you're part of a bigger colony here with
bigger colony,
with the Integrity,
bigger colony,
Integrity family.
And I'm excited to introduce my team to the Integrity team because I have some talented people. I cannot take them to the promised land. I know. I admit my weaknesses. I'm not a tech guy.
Yeah.
I am high-touch guy. I still have people write me letters.
Yeah, which I love. Yeah.
And little note. But I love to bring some of the quality people here to teach them about what integrity had to offer and take us to the next level.
Well, that's really the magic. I think what we're creating here is if we all come together and work together like the Beehive, that example is so true. Then we can all accomplish more.
Yes.
And rising tide truly does raise all boats.
Yeah.
I can tell you from this podcast is called Inspire, what I'm leaving this with a lot. One hand can't clap. That'd be kind of hard. It's pretty hard. That's pretty good. I like that one. We all need to work together, the Beehive. But for me, I think for all of us, we all need to look at ourselves and be honest with ourselves, not get defensive and say, is that the best you can do? Because if it's the best we can do,
we're done.
Then we can always grow. We can always get better. But most importantly, have you made somebody's day better?
Yes.
Have you made their life better? And Sam, over the last 20 years, I want you to know you've made my life better. I love you as a brother, and you've inspired me in so many different ways. And I'm so excited now to be your partner. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you very much.
God bless you on everything you're doing.
Thank you, Brian.
Listen, we talk about the American dream a lot. I think this is such an incredible example that there's a lot of people that come that are here, and they feel entitled in a lot of ways. And then when I meet people like you, and we've had so many other incredible stories about people who wanted to come to America, wanted to live out that dream, lived in their car with $4.25 with the why, the hope of how do I get better, how do I improve. And then you see the American dream alive and well. It inspires me in so many ways, and I hope it inspires all of you. Sam, thanks again for joining us. We are excited to clap together with you and have a lot of fun well into the future. I hope everybody has an incredible week. God bless you all. Take care.